We're ready to go, Miriam?
Yep.
Yep, brilliant. So Karen, tell us what's happened, just for the benefit of the camera, what's happened to your knee?
So December last year,
Yep.
shopping mall, fell over and damaged my knee.
December last year?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow!
So
And still
struggled.
in pain?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's actually got worse.
Right.
So I struggled with it for since then. Been to the surgeon. He says yes, we need to do some surgery. ACC won't pay. It's just steadily got worse and worse.
Right.
I'm on this now.
Right, so what we're going to do is make her no longer need this. Right. The surgeon's first priority is removal of pain. After removal of pain, then it will be restriction of movement. It's like a protocol they follow. Right, so all that I do to ask for healing, I intend or ask for a healing for Karen in accordance with God's will. I don't go to any particular church. I believe, it's a very, very simple belief, and it's one that's been passed to me from my grandmother, who wasn't a churchgoer, but told me when I was very, very little that God was everywhere and God saw everything. No, don't worry what happens to you in life, because God sees everything. Yet God is everywhere and God is invisible. Now, as a grown-up a few years ago, I suddenly realised that the only thing that is everywhere and is invisible is the space. Notice the space in the room. You've been conditioned this lifetime to notice the things, the people, the birds, the trees, the cats, the kittens, but not notice the space. We're living in a world of space. The things couldn't exist without the space. The space is invisible and the space is everywhere. So guess where God is? In the space. You're all sat in God right this moment. You don't even need to go to a church. You are always in God. You could be burgling a house and you're still in God. Don't suggest you do go out and burgle houses. But no matter what you're doing, and God's not a man. I think a man thought that one up. Right? I don't perceive God as a separate being. I perceive God as a vast consciousness that has created this earth. And look, do you know how many stars are in that sky? You know, there's gazillions, isn't there? As Tigger would say, gazillions. I don't know how many thousands of billions of stars. And do you know the difference between a star and a planet when you look at the night sky? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. If it twinkles, it's a star, which means it's a sun. And if it's a constant shine, it's a planet. Isn't that cool? And that's how they taught the kids way back. I'm full of useful trivia like that. Useless. Full of useless. Okay. So, if God is in the space, so we can't see God, the only thing, which is a no thing, like I'm a thing, my body's a thing, but God is a no thing. So God is a no thing. And if God is present everywhere, and God is omnipotent, all-powerful, there can't be a place where God isn't. So God is in the jails. God is in the walls of this building. God is everywhere. Now, what happened for me along my journey, because it's been 24 years, my spiritual journey. Now, Karen, what's happening for you? Have you got any vibration, any warmth? What's happening?
I kind of feel like it's just there, as opposed to like I feel the rest of my body at the moment.
Right. So is it feeling more numb there? Would numb be the right
No,
word?
it's not numb like sensation numb. It's just a non-entity sort of.
Right. Okay. Just try walking and notice how it feels.
It's still stiff.
Has the pain gone?
It's still, I can still feel it.
You can still feel it, but it's not painful like it was, right?
Not
Now
like
sit
it
down.
was, no.
Now we're going to give it a good oiling. You know, like your oils, sometimes that's what they need to do with joints. Yeah, that's all they need to do. Okay. Now, I know, because I've been doing this now for 24 years, what some of the movements mean. This one here is moving energy between the layers of your aura. So, on a physical level, we know we've got a skeleton, a blood circulation system, a pair of lungs. On a non-physical level, you've got a chakra system of energy meridian lines. You've got a chakra at the base, a couple of inches below the belly button. Now, the base chakra looks after an energy field very close to the physical. Next one's got another layer out, another layer out. It's like a Russian doll. Remember those dolls? One fits inside the other. Right, now they want you to stretch the knee, so as best as possible, just stretch it, move your toe. Yeah. That feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Try walking on it again. How's it feeling?
Feeling better.
Look at the smile.
It's still stiff, but it's not like even just a second ago. you know, it's
It's
like,
got even better,
it's
eh?
great, yeah.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
then sit down. Now the next thing they're going to do is work on bone. When they work on bone, usually my hands will go cold. And they're just starting to do that, I'll let you see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they just start to go cold. Going to use sound. Now when I look at your body, very often what I see is like a hologram. And as I look at Karen, I'm seeing a blue hologram, which means physical there, very close to the physical. And what they do is they make the sound, sometimes they'll make the sound go laterally, sometimes it'll go vertically, and sometimes it'll go on a diagonal. And as that goes through, right, yeah, you can have another walk again now. You won't be needing this stick. How's it feeling?
Great.
It is great.